How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another video. So today's video is going to be a short one, nothing major. Who says slam trucks can't haul? Okay, so we have a lot of home projects that we're going to be doing here, like real soonly. That's what all that stuff in the back of the truck's for. So today is going to be just talking about the home projects and talking about all the cars. So let's go ahead, get all this in the house, and then I'll go over everything. Okay, now that all the wood's in, let's start with talking about the home projects first. So, like 2x4s is above the garage door. There's that section up there. Is I'm going to make storage bins or like a storage caddy up there. So I'm gonna try to get rid of some of these totes off of here that I don't use very often. I can put them up there because I mean, like the car parts, that's just stuff that I don't use. I mean, besides the transmission slipping in this, which we'll get to in a minute, the car runs and drives fine. So the car stuff I don't get into very often. Miscellaneous stuff I don't get into very often. Then I got all these other totes over here. Don't get into these often. So build a nice system up there to hold like 6 totes. That's one project. Next project is some of the pressure treated wood right there. Is my daughter and me, of course, also. We're going to build a garden in the backyard. I'll show you in a minute where it's going to go because we got another project in the backyard. So that's going to be the start of a garden. And this right here, this wood, is I am actually going to make a corner kitchen table in my house. Not a woodworker, but hey, this is going to be the first time I do something like that. So we're going to build a table with that stuff. Alright, let's head to the backyard and I'll show you where the garden's going to go and the next thing, home project, we're going to be doing. The next thing that we're going to be doing is we're tearing down this shed. And that's going to happen like within the next few days. And I mean, as you see, the shed is falling apart. I mean, it's crap. I mean, it's big, but I don't need it. I don't want it because I'm going to wind up putting a really big garage in the backyard. So basically, the garage is going to start at that edge where the shed is. It's going to be, what is this thing? It's 12 by 16. So the garage is going to go back another little bit because I have room back there with the codes and compliances of my area. So I can go back a little bit farther. I'm going to come out a little farther and then we're going to go all the way like down here, like basically half the yard. I'm going to try, really try, 4 bay. We'll see. At least 3, but I'm going to go for 4. But that's going to start happening real soon. Get the shed torn down first, and then once the coronavirus is done and the city opens back up, we can get some permits going because I also want to do a privacy fence around there. I need a permit for that, and then start getting the groundwork laid for the garage in the backyard. Now, that's an apple tree right there. There was an apple tree somewhere in here. Over the winter, it died and I lost a tree. But we're gonna go ahead and put another apple tree there, and the garden is gonna go basically right in the middle of those two. So that's gonna happen real soon too. Like within the next couple days, week, whatever. Because I'm trying to get a lot more stuff done. Now that I got my truck done, I can haul stuff, I can move stuff. So So we're gonna go ahead and get on all this stuff. All right, now let's talk about the cars. So first thing we're gonna talk about is the Jeep. Runs, drives, pretty much flawless. Don't have an issue with it. Only issue I do have with it is the suspension on it. I don't know if the big tires caused it or if it's just all worn out. But this thing, when you go down the road, it just shimmies. I don't have death wobble, but as it goes on the road, you can just feel it shimmying. So I like the size of the tires. I really like it. But I think I need to upgrade the suspension on this. Besides that, runs and drives good. Love it. All right, the truck. I mean, hell, I just had it out today. Runs and drives good. Only issue is the camber on the front tires. I have been driving this a lot. I won't say a lot. I mean, I've got like 250 miles on it since I've got it back on the road. And I mean, you can see there's no wear on the tires at all. A company approached me. They didn't like sponsor, nothing like that. But I want to get a set of adjustable upper control arms, so that way I can really tune in the upper control arms on this thing. Excuse me. And get the front end dialed in. The control arms for this thing are, what did he say? What were they? They were just over $500, which isn't, you know, I mean, that's a lot of money, but at the same time, it's not that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and order those real soonly, so that way I can get this thing dialed in perfect. But besides that, this thing runs and drives perfect. Love it. I've been driving this. What I'm saying, the Jeep hasn't been drove in like a week because I've been driving the truck. I love it. All right, now onto the car. Still, only issue with it is the transmission. The transmission still slips. First gear, no issues. Once you hit second, it starts to slip. Then of course third and fourth all slip. The company that sells the rebuild kit for that transmission is currently closed because of the coronavirus. So I cannot order the transmission repair kit. Because if I could, I'd order it and we'd be yanking this thing apart. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead, next video or two, we're gonna go ahead, get this thing cleaned and get it back out on the road. Until all this passes, I really can't do nothing with the car. So I might as well get it out and start driving it again. Just, it only slips on the shift. So once you're moving, it's fine, not a big deal. But I'm gonna get it out, get it driving again. Have fun with it until I can tear it apart and get it going. I do have a video coming up. Man, when should I do it? That box right there on top. That's for the car. I might go ahead and do that real soon, like get that up Saturday. Yeah, we'll do that. So Saturday's video is going to be on the car. We're going to open that box up, get it in the car, get it cleaned, and get that back out on the street and get it driving again. Yeah, definitely. All right, last project is the new motor for the truck. Well, I have a Summit box down there and another box right there of some parts for it. Just need to get off my butt and get on it. I've got to, which I'm going to order in 2 days when I get paid on Friday. I'm going to order the camshaft for it. Had to save up some money because the cam for this that I'm running, because it is a roller setup, it is like $350 odd, something like that. I can't remember exactly. So we're going to order the cam in like 2 days. And then we're going to go ahead, tear it apart, clean it, and start putting parts into it and getting it rebuilt. Because I'm trying to have this motor built and ready to go basically like November. I know that's still months and months away. I know I can have it done by then. Because I got 2 car shows that I'm at least taking the truck to one of them. The other one, I'm actually, somebody's out, man, I was trying to buy another project the other day. This was just gonna be a, build it, have fun with it for like, you know, a few months and possibly flip it. Depends on how it went. But somebody sold it out from under me. Whatever, not a big deal. If I can't get another truck or SUV, whatever, before the, like, this other show and get it completely built, then I'm gonna wind up taking the Silverado to both car shows at the end of October. And then basically I get back from those shows, we're going to, this will be done, so then we're gonna go ahead and start ripping into the Silverado and getting that motor installed in the truck. And still haven't decided on whether or not I'm gonna go carbureted for now, or if I'm just gonna break down and go fuel injection. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and break down and buy a fuel, excuse me. Probably just gonna go ahead and break down, buy a fuel injection system for this thing and rock on with it. But besides that, that's about all I wanted to do with the video, was just kind of talk, get y'all kind of caught up on everything I'm doing, and show you like some of these videos that are gonna be coming up. So I'm gonna video me like trying not to mess up making a kitchen table, and of course I will video the shelving unit going up there. All this stuff will be videoed. I have lots of videos coming up, so stay tuned. A lot of good stuff in the works. I'm trying to pre-order a lot of things in anticipation, because some of it takes a while to get here now with the corona going on and all that kind of stuff. So it's just basically, if I can think about it, I pre-order it and hope it gets here in a timely fashion. If not, we just make do. So that's why I'm getting a couple things, you know, some home stuff done. All right, well, that's all I wanted to do for this video. So stay tuned. A lot of good stuff coming up. The next video will be on the Infiniti. So stay tuned. Catch you in the next video.